Bonjour, c'est Madame Metzger, and we are continuing on with our chapter in Martinique, which is Allez, viens, Level 2, Chapter 4, La Martinique. We did the first étape in the last lesson, and today we are doing the second étape. And as you can see from the screen here, we are going to learn some activities that we can do in Martinique or on a summer vacation. And we're going to learn how to suggest activities or invite somebody to do these activities with us. We're going to review some ways to accept and turn down invitations. And there's only a little list here on this slide, but there's lots of ways. We're also going to be learning ways to emphasize our likes and our dislikes. Let's get started. To suggest an activity or to invite somebody to do an activity with you, we have the first one over here, which says we can. That's an old way. We've learned lots of different ways to extend invitations, and so they're reviewing one of those ways with you. We can, for example, go windsurfing. So we'll put these two together. Répétez, on peut faire de la planche à voile. Très bien. We could also ask them to go hang gliding here. Répétez, on peut faire du deltaplane. Excellent. Another way to invite somebody to do something is say, does it interest you to do something? Répétez, ça t'a dit d'aller faire du deltaplane? Good. Look down at the pink expressions. Those are some review of ways to accept an invitation. We can say, yeah, let's go. Répétez, oui, allons-y. We can say, why not? Pourquoi pas? We can say, I want to. Je veux bien. And we can say, good idea. Bonne idée. All right. Our third way to extend an invitation is to say, hey, how about if we go and let's do this one, diving? What if we go deep sea diving or scuba diving? There's our scuba diving. There's our deep sea diving. All right. So, si on allait faire de la plongée sous-marine? Si on allait faire de la plongée avec un tuba? Good. And ways to turn down an invitation. No, c'est pas bon. No, that's boring. And I know the little gray screen is covering it, but you can say out of the question. Pas question. You can say it doesn't interest me. Ça ne me dit rien. Excellent. So again, we have our 3 ways to suggest or invite somebody to do something and our 4 new expressions. Let's répéter one more time. Faire de la planche à voile. Faire du deltaplane. Faire de la plongée sous-marine. Faire de la plongée avec un tuba. Excellent. Okay. Our next slide, we have our 3 different expressions that help you really emphasize what you like and 3 new activities of vocabulary. Okay, so on the left in pink, to emphasize the things that you like. The first thing says, what I like is ... and you would continue that with the infinitive of what it is that you like or the thing that you like. These are infinitives, activities. All right, so répétez ce que j'aime bien, c'est danser le zouk. And if you recall, I told you during the first étape what le zouk was. Zouk is a type of music that's really popular, especially in Martinique. It's kind of a Caribbean African mix. Very tropical, though, very Caribbean influence for sure. You can YouTube zouk and see what comes up and listen to some of the great music. And on my playlist, I do have some zouk music there for you too. All right, let's continue. What I prefer is, ce que je préfère, c'est. Walking. And this kind of walking is an activity. And so I added in like walking in the balada jardin. Répétez, se promener dans le jardin de balada. Très bien. The last one is a synonym expression for the first one. It would translate the exact same way. What I like is literally is what pleases me is, but that sounds kind of weird in English. So it's really what I like is. Répétez, ce qui me plaît, c'est. And our last activity on this slide is simply having fun. Répétez, s'amuser. It seems weird to say what I like to do is have fun, so I usually add in a little something after that, like s'amuser avec mes amis, having fun with my friends, or s'amuser en ville, having fun down in town, s'amuser à la plage, having fun on the beach. Very good. So again, répétez our activities, danser le zouk, se promener, s'amuser. Good job. All right, our last slide has 3 of our last activities and ways to emphasize your dislikes. Let's look at those emphasizing our dislikes. What I don't like is, it's the same as what I like is, of course, we've just added a ne pas sandwich. Répétez, ce que je n'aime pas, c'est aller à la pêche, going fishing. This is the same expression, and it has that ne pas sandwich over the same one on the last slide too. So here we go. Répétez. Ce qui ne me plaît pas, c'est se baigner. Se baigner is a third way now that we've learned how to say to swim, swimming. This is definitely not the sport. Se baigner kind of implies more like playing in the water. Like, hey, you want to go in the water when you're at the beach, but you're not going to be like swimming laps, obviously. You're just kind of playing in the water and refreshing yourself. Se baigner. All right, the last one. What bores me is ce qui m'ennuie, c'est. And then this last one is kind of enjoying or tasting tropical fruit. Répétez, déguster des fruits tropicaux. Excellent. So again, our 3 activities, aller à la pêche, se baigner, déguster des fruits tropicaux. And as just a quick review, in the second to top, we have suggesting activities or inviting somebody to do something, accepting and turning them down, emphasizing our likes, and emphasizing our dislikes. And altogether, there are 10 vocab expressions of activities. Again, you can find this in your book on pages 104 through 108. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. À la prochaine. Au revoir.